the new horror film, The Quiet Ones, examines the consequences of experiments on emotionally disturbed people. It's actually based on a true story.
Yeah, Jared Harris, who you know from Mad Men and Lincoln, stars here as the professor leading all these experiments. And again, he's here at the scene with The Quiet Ones.
She needs to go to the hospital.
Try to control your hysteria, Christina. It's beneath you.
She's just expressing what she thinks.
No one's asking you, Harry!
Don't talk to us like we're children. We are colleagues.
Think before you speak, colleague. With each paranormal event, we learn more about how to eradicate it.
Well, not if she's possessed, it doesn't.
We can stop this experiment right now if you wish to.
I don't want to hear another word of this superstitious nonsense uttered in this house again. If any of you are too frightened, well, you can leave.
No, I want you to stop. Please stop the experiment now. The movie opens next Friday, April 25th, and Jared Harris joins us on the couch right now. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Well, this is such a creepy movie. I do have to be honest with you. Every time the promo comes on, I have to switch the channel because I'm such a chicken.
That was quiet compared to the scenes you see in the trailer.
Totally, I know. So now, are you a mad scientist type in this movie?
Yes, he's a sort of he's obsessed with proving a point, and he will really do anything and in the end sacrifice anyone to prove it. And you know, there's a heart to this movie. You know, these people have formed an attachment to each other, but you know, like all sort of great mad scientists, he's willing to push the button. You know?
And does your character kind of have a little bit of a god complex?
He does. There's a sort of I don't want to give too much away, but the guy has a sort of personal agenda. And he's out to try and disprove the existence of God, essentially. You know, just a small goal.
Yeah, just a tiny one. Yeah, you should reach higher next time. But now, do you believe in paranormal phenomenon at all?
I have not experienced anything, but I have family members who have, and I've quizzed them about it. My older brother told me something where he said that he woke up in the middle of the night, and there was someone at the end of the bed. And he assumed was an intruder, and he said, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And his girlfriend woke up, and he nudged her, and she sees it as well, and the thing stands up and comes over them and leans right over them, and he waved it away like that, and it just disappeared.
Okay, all right, so that is terrifying. So I guess
that would wake me up.
Exactly.
All right.
So safe to say that you kind of believe in it.
Yes,
all right.
But he might have been drinking heavily the night before.
Also, yeah, that does cloud your vision. Yeah.
All right, well, Sam Claflin stopped by the couch the other day, and he told us that the hardest thing about doing the film was actually keeping a straight face because the director was making really weird sounds to imitate all the scary noises.
He was trying to help us.
How do you do it, though?
Yeah, you know, the thing is that what happens is they're so intense, and you have to put so much into it that when it's over, when the scene ends, you sort of fall around laughing and break into song. The young ones would start doing numbers from like Moulin Rouge and stuff like that, which is great fun because you have to go somewhere else before you can go back into that stuff.
Right, but you know, speaking of range, I mean, you're such a chameleon on screen. You go from this character, and it's so different from Lane on Mad Men.
Right.
You know, that character had a pretty memorable send-off. So, is it tough for you as an actor when you read that and you find out that your character is going to be moving? Well. Let's just, I don't want to ruin it for people who, you know, but people still watch on, I'm saying, the spoiler alert, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But was it hard for you?
Spoiler got busted away.
Yeah, no kidding. I know, but you still have people that say, I haven't caught up yet.
What happened was that we have a read-through before every episode, and Matt likes to tell people, because this is really his last chance to give notes before you go and start shooting it. So he said, oh, could you wait, I've got something I want to talk to you about, could you wait? It was episode 10. And so I waited until the end, and he says, let's go up to my office. I was like, oh, this could be trouble. And then we get to the lift, and he's he's an incredibly witty man. He's very entertaining. You'd be delighted to be sat next to him at dinner. And he starts small talk, and he never does small talk. I thought, what's wrong with him? Why is he? And then we get to his office. He goes, would you like some whiskey?
Here we go.
Yeah, and he was in trouble. old.
Oh, all right. Do you still actually watch the show?
I love it.
Yeah?
Absolutely. I'm completely addicted. Yeah.
Do you think John Hamm is as dreamy as we do?
He's
I think that is yes.
Well, no, actually, you were
he's
also...
annoyingly good looking.
Isn't
yeah,
he
it
really?
is.
I mean, it's
And
like some people
charming.
get it all, you
Yeah.
know? I mean, that guy,
know.
okay. Well, now everyone knows that you were in Lincoln, and Daniel Day-Lewis actually stays in character, which a lot of people know about on set. But is it true that he broke character to ask you about Mad Men?
It was after we had finished filming. 'Cause
Oh,
he arrives and he's in it, which is quite an amazing thing because you're standing around and you're waiting for him to arrive, and then suddenly there's Abraham Lincoln walking across the fields coming towards you, and there's no discussion about scenes or anything. We just started, you know. And he stays in character, sort of improvising. Or you can talk about general stuff, but at the end of the day, when we were going back to base camp, then he's a big fan of the show, and so is his wife, Rebecca. So he was starting asking me about it in the voice. He didn't drop the voice.
All right, let's also talk about Sherlock Holmes. You played a Moriarty, and again, that was the Game of Shadows. Was it fun playing such a great villain, or?
Yes, I mean, it was nerve-wracking because there was a lot of rewriting that went on at the last minute.
Oh, no,
Well, there's
that's
rewrites. That's
tough
more
for you.
memorization.
Yeah.
You're back to it. You got to just try to pick it up as quick as
Yes, there's a
possible.
lot of stuff written on cards.
Yep,
you know?
yeah. Do you do the whole, like, you know, writing on
Anything
your hand?
that-
Yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of like a teleprompter in a sense. Yeah, using the cards. All right,
Yeah,
good.
well, it's just sort of, but it was all part of the way that Robert and Guy like to do it because you know they're constantly trying to take exposition out of the script, you know, and always injecting wits and a different way of getting to the scene, you know.
Well,
So,
you did a fantastic
Thank
job.
you.
Yes, and so now do you have anything else coming out that you want to tell us about?
I have a movie called The Box Trolls coming out, which is an animated film by the people who did Coraline and Paranorman.
Oh, fun.
Man from U.N.C.L.E., which is with Guy Ritchie.
Oh, okay.
It's the movie of the TV show, you know. And Poltergeist.
Oh, so great.
Poltergeist.
You're going to
Oh.
scare the
Caroline.
pants off of us
Again.
next time. Thank you so much. Well, The Quiet Ones, it opens in theaters next Friday, April 25th. You know what? It's a great date movie because you want to, like, grab onto someone, you know,
exactly.
when you're scared.
Yeah, I'll take care of you.
Darren Harris, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
God
it.
bless.